All right, you guys, what's up? So we are going to do a how do your coworkers feel about you? Period, point blank. We're just gonna jump right in. I am going to shuffle on camera, and I think I'm gonna see how I feel. I don't know, because like 1 minute I was about to say 3 piles, the next minute I was feeling 4 piles. I don't know, so we're gonna see. But yeah, one of those, 3 to 4 piles. So let's see, who is pile 1? Those that are going to choose pile 1 in regards to finding out information on how their coworkers feel about them. What is their pile? Like, what card do they need to see? Pile 1. How do their coworkers feel about them? Who's gonna be pile 1? Okay, 7 of Wands is gonna be pile 1. Okay, I'm gonna set it off camera just for now, just so I can, you know, focus on one energy, and then I'll bring them all back together. All right, so what about pile 2? Someone's name could be Alyssa, you could be Washing, or Allison. Let's see, for pile 2, who is pile 2? Who is pile 2? Okay. Judgment. All right, who is pile 3? I like how these is coming out one at a time. I be loving that. Pile 3 is the 9 of Wands. All right, I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do 4 piles, okay? And who is pile 4? Who is pile 4? The 2 of Cups. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set these up so that you guys can go ahead and pick. I'll zoom out just a little bit. I love that. Okay, nice and straight. So yes, y'all, we wanna know, how do your coworkers feel about you? What's good? What's tea? What do you need to know? Is it good? Well, first of all, we're going to go over the good, the bad, the ugly, whatever it is that you need to know that needs to be brought to your attention. If it gets messy, it gets messy. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, that's just the vibe, but we're going to cover it. So yeah, you guys, again, pile 1 is going to be the 7 of Wands, pile 2, Judgment, pile 3, the 9 of Wands, and then pile 4, the 2 of Cups. Yep, so again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Go ahead and pick intuitively, and I will see you guys at your pile. All right, so pile 1. I just feel called to use the same exact deck. And before I just start, this 7 of Wands is cracking me up. But I want to see if this 7 of Wands is representing like the energy, or maybe are you guys a fire sign? Specifically a Sagittarius, not even a Sagittarius, specifically a Leo. Yeah, no, I'm getting Leo or Sag. But there's something cracking me up about the 7 of Wands. But let's just see. How does pile 1's coworkers truly feel about them? What's good? What's tea? Okay, I knew it. We got another 7. You guys are tricky. I feel like there's a flip-floppy energy here. Some people might feel like you're flip-floppy, or people just don't know. Like, you ever work with somebody? I probably was like this, but you ever work with somebody and you just don't know how to approach them, because some days like they're cool, other days they're just, you know, more quiet. You could be very moody. It's hard to guess, like, it's like, does pile 1 really like me? Does pile 1 really like us, or does pile 1 not like us? Should I approach pile 1? should I ask them this question or should I kind of just leave it? Like, should I invite pile one? That's kind of how it feels. Now, this Seven of Cups was kind of like wanting to go up, down, up, down. So keep that in mind, but let's keep going. So I will say this, whoever you are, when you do speak, you're very articulate. Okay, so some of you guys might only speak when it's necessary. You might be that type that's like, okay, like, you know, I'm very professional. I don't really need coworkers to be my friends. Like, some of you guys just don't believe in that. Like, you might be friendly to get, you know, to, I don't know, just keep a professional environment and keep things, you know, cool and all. But it feels almost like sometimes you can almost be mute to the point where, I don't know, there's someone that's very intimidated by that, okay? Or they get intimidated by your energy. This person, I feel like they have blonde hair. It doesn't matter if that's their real hair or a wig. I'm getting blonde hair and I'm getting a ponytail that sits right in the middle of their head, okay? So anyway, I just heard also blonde streaks. Yeah, my phone just went off. You guys can't hear it because I got my headphones on. So if I'm talking loud, forgive me, okay? But very curious about you. And it's crazy because I already made my point, but like I keep having this feeling of like, I just got more to say, but I really don't. I don't know. It's just like people are very curious. So let me just keep going before I get stuck in this energy. I feel like people get stuck in your energy. They might overdo it with you, where it's like you find yourself in situations with coworkers where you're like, it's really not that deep. Like, why are they making this that deep? Like, they might take your standoffishness as like you hate them, but you're like, it's just not that deep. Like, I'm chilling, I'm not upset, I'm just vibing. You know, like I was cool until you did all of that. Now we're not cool. Like, I don't know, there's just this energy here. Anyway, how does pile one's coworkers view them? Okay, so we have this Hermit card. Let me pull again because I had the deck flipped. But some of you guys do have a very strong perfectionist type of energy. I am picking up on that. And like I said, I do feel like when you're locked into your work, you're locked in. Some of you guys just have that mentality. And there could be some people at your job who are not used to people being as quiet as you. Or like just not, you just don't seem that interested in all the shenanigans. Or maybe you're not really big on work camaraderie. You know, you'll be cool, but you don't really care to go to the work functions. You don't really care to have a group chat unless it's about business. And if it ain't about business, you're not responding. I'm not sending you memes. Like, we're not friends. Okay, that's just how it feels. And I don't feel like you do it in a mean way. It's just you're very professional, and like someone's energy, and I get annoyed by that. Whoever's energy this is that I keep picking up on, someone is just like, I don't know. To me, this energy comes off as freaking needy. Like, I hate it. Like, I hate this energy. And that sounds so mean because I'm just like, girl, like, or boy, whoever this is, it's like, why can't you just chill? Like, there are some people that I feel like do not know how to let people just be without them taking it personal. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's someone at your job like that. I just don't know. Ugh. Anyway, moving on. Okay. How does... Okay, I feel like there's a masculine energy. I was getting a guy. And someone's name could start with a G or be Gary. I do feel like there's a guy. At first it was coming through like, oh, a guy really likes you. But I don't know if that message came down as necessarily romantic. It just feels like they're very fond of your energy. Like, you're really cool. I don't know if they've told you that. But there's a guy at the job that I feel like likes you. Like, they like your energy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. This could even be like the main person that you talk to, if you talk to anybody. Okay, but how does pile one's coworkers feel about pile one? Eight of Wands. honey, listen. You're like, listen, I'm here to do my job and that's it. I feel like some of you guys can get your work done really, really fast. Someone is saying that, like, you know, you move really quick. And I feel like for someone here, like, it surprises them. It's hard for me to explain this, but I know what this is, okay? You guys are hard to read to some people. So like I said, if whoever this person is or these people are that I'm picking up on, they have a hard time recognizing that someone could have multiple qualities within them. Like, just because someone's quiet doesn't automatically equate to them being incompetent or like insecure or like unable to do things, or it doesn't take away their ability to be able to advocate for themselves or like really, you know, articulate themselves. It doesn't make them weak just because they're quiet. So I feel like when you do have these moments where you don't really show your hand or you are kind of quiet, but then you have these other moments where, let's say you guys are at a team meeting and you speak up about some type of topic, or you give a presentation, or you finish, you know, I don't know, you finish whatever it is that you do at work at a specific time. It really shocks somebody or some people around you because they're like, wow, I wasn't expecting that. It's almost like when you finally hear the person that don't never talk. So I do feel like some people just don't know how to read you. Like, they have certain expectations of you, and when you finally speak, they're like, oh, okay, she or he can actually articulate themselves, or like, you know. And I feel like that's what draws people into you, and that's what leads to this Seven of Wands energy, where it's like, okay, stay back, chill out, because people get so intrigued with this energy and then it's like they want more. But it feels like you guys are kind of like, okay, we're at work, it's just not that deep, let's, you know, keep it professional, let's keep it at a distance, stay over there, okay? Shoot. And that'd be my thing. Like, I had to learn that. I'm like, girl, because anytime you get too involved with coworkers, I feel like it just gets too freaking messy somehow, some way. But oh, another thing, once work cuts out, you're out. I'm telling you, like, it don't matter. Like, okay, back in the day when I was in the military, at my one squadron, we would have these, I can't even remember what they were called. That's how you know I'm just so far removed, girl. I just erasing all those memories. But after work, there would be like these times where we could meet up and meet with other squadrons and stay and talk. And it was me and my one friend. Her name is Tia. Somebody's here's name might be Tia. But like, we would just be gone. Like, I would go, but like, I'm not staying too long. I'm gonna show my face because the commander's in here and everything, and I don't want to be like a pooper, but no, I'm not staying here too long. Like, I am, honey, I am off the clock. Look at my little wrist. I am off the clock, okay? That's it. So once it's time for you to go, you book it. I will say that. That's what's so funny. You guys also feel like the type of person that if I'm off, don't call me, don't expect me. It's funny because you guys have this energy of don't expect me to do more than what I'm getting paid for, okay? Don't expect to walk all over me. Don't expect me to be working on my vacation. And you don't really have to say it. It's just like your energy and how you present yourself. People know like you're not the one to try. Even though I do feel like they still kind of try it here and there. Now, this is what's interesting with this Knight of Cups. Whoever you are, you're very attractive. It don't matter like who your coworkers are. I feel like there's like a mutual thought where it's like, oh, like this person is very attractive, or I like how this person wears their hair. Some of you guys, you might do certain things. Like you might, if you've ever shared your hobbies, people might feel like you're very artistic. Dreamy like when it comes to what you like to do. I don't know, and I'm getting out of breath. Forgive me. It's a little toasty in here, but it almost feels like, I don't know, like if you ever did share a hobby, or let's say if they're like you wear a uniform, but there's an event that you guys have to go to and you guys can wear like actual clothing, like how you dress is very unique and it just gives artsy. It looks good. You wear your clothes very well. I feel like you're very attractive. A natural charm. And this is why I feel like there's someone here, and it could be multiple people, they just have trouble with your energy because they feel like they're the type of person that feels like if someone presents themselves as a Knight of Cups, there's no reason why they should ever feel like they can have boundaries, which is so stupid. But they just feel like this person should be open and willing to talk all the time. Like they don't understand, like people have different moods, and some of you guys are just moody. And whoever this person, coworker, group, whoever the frick I'm picking up on, they just have a hard time understanding that. Ugh, so annoying. Okay, that is so annoying. But I do feel like once you do finally speak, people like to hear you talk. I'm not gonna lie, some of you guys definitely have some crushes at work, for sure. And I will say this, there is a superior, and it could have been that masculine energy that I was picking up on, but someone here has a superior. They're definitely like a level ahead of you in some way. Either they've worked at this place longer than you, or they're like I wouldn't say a boss. It doesn't feel like a boss. It feels like something right under a boss or something like that. They feel like if they were to ask you to do a task, like they know that you would do it right. Like they know that you would put the type of detail. There's almost like a level of detail and beauty. I know that sounds weird, that you will put into your work or that you will put into a task. This group could be really big on aesthetics, or you could just be really, girl, I'm doing a reading. Or this group could be really big on, like if your name's going to be attached to something, Pile 1, you're going to make sure that you do what you need to in order for it to look good, because you're really big about I keep hearing I'm big about my brand, I'm big about my name, period. Okay, so let me see. I want to know, like, who is this annoying? They're annoying to me, but who is this annoying coworker that I'm picking up on? That is just like, whoa, they're just annoying. Like, oh my gosh, who is this coworker I keep picking up on that's like, I don't know, annoying? I'm just gonna say annoying. Who is this person? 8 of Swords. Ugh. We got some air energy. If you're a female, this is another female. Okay. This energy feels very feminine. Okay, they're definitely, not to making air signs look bad. This person could definitely be an air sign. Okay, so this is the thing with them. Yeah, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So I'm getting some air, earth energy. Whoever this person is, I feel like, okay, they could, like, this is just me giving you some insight about them. They have a hard time, I feel, reading the room with this 2 of Swords. I don't know. I feel like they have a specific perspective that isn't as, like, the depth isn't where yours is at. Oh my gosh, it's so annoying. And I don't know, it seems like they take things personal, but it's not you specifically. I feel like this person, they look like they have great style. They have some great qualities about themselves, but the way you unleash your energy or how you present yourself or what it is that you do, this person, I don't even want to say they wish they could do that, but there's something about you that is free. Okay, like you see how this horse is free, but this horse is like tied up. There's something about you that seems very free, very like, this is what it is, I do me. And I feel like that quality is something that they don't have, or they struggle with. But it's crazy because there's this want to be like that. How do I want to say this energy? This energy, I don't know why I just keep getting this. Let me tell you the words that are coming through. I'm struggling with this because this energy is annoying. It's a bit of a pick me. It's a bit of a, I don't know, they're just taking it personal. Like, they might be used to people. I'm not going to say that you guys aren't friendly, but there's a certain level of, I feel like, friendliness that this person might be used to. It's almost a little bit naive to me. There's a certain workplace friendliness that this person is used to. So when you don't talk to them or give them the same energy, I don't know. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, they could spin stuff. Like, I'm telling you, if you, I know somebody like this, like, if you don't say good morning the way that they would like for you to say good morning, they can like spin it in their mind to think something is wrong. And then depending on where you work and how dramatic the situation could be, you know, I don't know, it could just start trouble. Like, I don't know, like, they could, I don't even know how to explain this. I work with someone like this. That's why this is so aggravating. But next thing you know, you and this person in the office talking to a superior about, you know, well, is there a problem? And you're like, no, there's not a problem. I don't understand. Like, it's just weird. I don't know. This person, I don't know. To me, I can't even explain it, you guys, because it's so annoying to me. And it's crazy because I don't even think they mean to be like this. I think this is just like their personality. It's like a certain, I'm getting like a naive, they don't know how to read the room. Like, it's a lack of self-awareness here. And I feel like they can be annoying to quite a few people. It doesn't feel like it's just you. And it's crazy because whoever this is, I do feel like they have a sweet energy. They also, I'm telling you, they dress nice. And they could even be attractive themselves, but there's just a lack of self-awareness here where you be like, one minute you feel like, okay, like, you know, Susie's cool today, like, you know, but then Susie just starts Susie and you be like, yep, this is why I don't talk to Susie. I don't know. That's the best way I could describe it. Like, that is the best way I could describe it. Let me see if there's anything else I want to say. Yeah, they don't take your silence too well. That's kind of the main thing that I'm getting. I'm gonna leave it there because I'm already like doing too much with the reading. I was only gonna do like 10 minutes. But as far as right now, what do you need to know about your coworkers? This is what I'm seeing. I don't know who this is. I just want to roll one more. Can you give me one more hint about who this person is for my viewers? Okay, they could be a Pisces. This person could actually struggle with self-esteem in some type of way, and you might like be able to like feel that on them. It's crazy because I feel like there's something about this person that you're able to pick up on spiritually, okay, that maybe other people are not able to pick up on when it comes to this individual. I'm definitely getting a female, but you know, you pin it where you need to. Also, another thing, if you are, let me just tell you, there was this girl that I worked with, and she was actually a Taurus. That's so funny. And like, I was cool with the other people in the office, like the guys, the other girls, and mainly it was guys in there. But like, when she would, I don't know, she would just do too much. I'm like, girl, just relax, like, just be you. So we'd be all laughing, clowning and everything, and she just wouldn't get the same energy because she was too pushy. Like, it was just like, you're doing too much. And I don't know, like, there's something about this energy where I'm just like, girl, like. And when I look at that 12 like that, I'm just getting a little bit of some delusion, which to me is just a lack of self-awareness. So, you know, nothing that you need to stress over. You know, just be kind. But I don't blame you for wanting to keep boundaries with this person. So yes, Pile 1, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments. All right, Pile 2, you guys chose Judgment. So I'm gonna pull a couple cards. I'm gonna use the same deck. I've shuffled it. Let me see, because I don't know. I can like, I don't know. I could flip this message that I'm kind of getting from this judgment card multiple ways. So let's see, for pile 2. Someone's name definitely starts with the A. Like your name could be Amy. Did I say that in the first, like in the beginning with this pile? I can't remember. But someone's name definitely starts with the A. So let me see. Pink or red. Pink, red, or purple could be your favorite color. You could have a background as a musician, or maybe like back in the day in high school, you used to, I don't know, be in the band. I'm getting like something with music. But anyway, how does pile 2's coworkers feel about pile 2? Okay, so we have the 2 of Pentacles. Wait a second. Okay, so somebody did some of you guys just start working somewhere? I'm getting like multiple messages, but really quick, some of you guys just started this job, or you have not been working this job super long. Because this, I don't know, I just homed in on this part, on this little raccoon. And the way I'm reading this is like, oh my gosh, like, give me a break, like, help me. It doesn't have to be necessarily like, this doesn't feel like the worst energy. I'm just picking up on someone who has just started a job and they might be struggling with balancing certain things. And some of this, like I said, this could just be an assumption. The people at your job, they feel like you may be struggling with handling multiple tasks at this time, 2 on the clock, but you're not saying anything. But they know. They're like, I know that pile 2 is overwhelmed, but pile 2 will not like flinch a bitch. Like, you won't know, like, you know what I mean? But they know. That's somebody's like assumption about you, is that you have a lot on your plate and you're keeping a brave face, you're holding a brave face, but they know that you're struggling. And I feel like there's someone at your job that wishes you would be more vocal for help. I don't know, like, cause it's crazy, cause at first I'm like, this judgment card, if I was just gonna look at it just for what it is, I'm like, maybe pile 2 is judgmental, or that's how people see pile 2, or I don't know, maybe pile 2 is the superior. Like, you could flip this multiple ways. Like, you could be new in a specific position and maybe you have different responsibilities that you now have to like juggle, and it feels very fragile. I mean, look at this ostrich, I think that is, I don't know, on this egg. This looks like a quail egg. Quail eggs are super small, but you know what though? Quail eggs are also very strong. They are very strong. Like, it's hard to crack a quail egg, in my opinion, versus a regular egg. But you know what this reminds me of? Okay, like, let's say if you were in the military, officers, so they say, there's enlisted and then there's officers. Like, if you're an officer, when you make a mistake, it holds a little bit more weight than an enlisted member. So like I said, some of you guys could be someone who has promoted, or you're in a specific position where maybe they're trying to train you, or maybe like I said, you're now having to be someone else's boss. And I don't know, it just feels like there's a lot of pressure on you, or this is just what your coworkers think of you. I don't know, like, let me tell y'all, I feel like there's gonna be 2 different storylines. Some of you guys, like, I'm getting like chicken running around with my head cut off type of energy. But it's crazy because with this high priestess, and this high priestess was kind of like up and down, I don't feel like you speak on this much. This is what they think. They think that you don't really speak on it much. And I feel like they wish you would ask more questions, or ask for help, or maybe admit that you're struggling. Now, some of you guys are like, girl, I'm not struggling. And if that's the case, that's one thing. I'm going to pull some more to see, but I'm picking up on that energy. But let me see. Like, there's like an overwhelming feeling here. And some of you guys, like I said, you could be a worker that's shining, okay, at work, doing all these different tasks. But on the inside, someone's like, I know they're struggling. Like, I know they're overwhelmed. So let me see. Like, it almost seems like you guys have a lot to do. For others of you, if you are working somewhere where you kind of think, you're like, dang, I do a lot. You know what this reminds me of? Okay, there's a coworker here that's like, I don't be liking how they be doing pile 2. And it's not necessarily that they're being mean to pile 2, as in being mean to y'all. It just feels like some of you guys are really open to taking on those extra tasks, or, you know, like how there could be like a boss or someone that knows that you want something really bad. Like you want that promotion, or you want those accolades, or, you know, there's something specific that you're like really trying to aim towards. So they know that you're that worker that will put it on the line and like really perform. But I feel like there could be someone at your job exploiting that in a way. And some of you guys might not even notice it. You might just be like, oh, you know, I love the fact that they're giving me all these tasks. I love the fact that they're trusting me with all this work. But I'm telling you, like, pay attention. I feel like this is an intuitive thing where you kind of wonder, like, dang, you know, I don't know. Like, it just feels like they're taking advantage of, like, I don't know. They're taking advantage a little bit. I feel like someone here has a boss that's taking advantage a little bit, or a company that they're working for that's taking a little bit of advantage. And some of you guys might be okay with that right now. Like, you know, you might not notice it. You like the extra task. But there's another coworker that's just like, and I feel like they could be older than you, and maybe you're younger than them, or you're just younger in the workplace per se, and they're just like, poor pal 2. Poor pal 2. It's funny because whoever this coworker is, you might notice that they don't speak a lot, or maybe they keep a straight face. You could think that they're like the Scrooge of the workplace. And it doesn't mean like necessarily, or not necessarily that they're like having attitudes and things like that, but they just always seem very like they're not trying to do the most. They don't really give a F, okay? You know, like, but it's funny because I feel like this person, whoever this is, was once in your position, and it's almost like they're the elder now looking at you, and they're like, they over there working pile 2 like a dog, and pile 2 don't even know. So I don't know, let me keep going. It's not funny, I'm sorry, but it kind of is just the energy. I'm getting like some dry humor. This person would be funny to me, whoever this other worker is that's noticing this. So let's see. How does pile 2's coworkers truly feel about them at this time? We have the Hangman. I'm telling you, I don't know. Let me see. Why are they feeling this way? I'm not gonna lie. Some of y'all, I feel like, is getting taken advantage of. And if you're not getting taken advantage of, they just feel like you're struggling. Like I said, you don't have to agree with these messages, but this is what I'm getting. Like, people are just like, because when I look at this Hangman, and it's not sure if it wants to be up or down. The High Priestess, not sure if it wants to be up or down. There's just this energy of like, like, not like what is pile 2 doing, but like, how do I want to say this? There's almost like I don't want to say they feel bad for you. Let me get one more card, because this Knight of Swords is throwing me off. Because bring it together, bring it together. Yeah, I guess so. Look at the Ten of Swords. I'm sorry, this is not funny. But I like that your coworkers are able to see this, you know. They think you're being taken advantage of. I'm not gonna lie, like, there's this energy here where they're like, I feel like pile 2's kindness, or their want to be better, or whatever goal they're trying to achieve, like, it almost feels like your kindness is being exploited in a way, or this is how they feel. And I feel like they wish you would speak up more. For others of you, there could have been a moment where you lashed out. And I feel like, I mean, it doesn't feel like there was like super duper duper hard feelings behind this lash out, or you kind of putting your foot down for those where that applies, because people are like, I already know Pile 2 is stressed, or Pile 2 has a lot that they have to handle. Some of you guys, the people that you're now over, if you are someone's boss, you once were like their equal, like y'all were coworkers. Like, for example, let's say if you worked at, I'll just use McDonald's as an example. Like, you work at McDonald's, like, you and someone else, y'all are both working the cash register, or maybe you're working the cash register and that person's in the window giving the drinks, boom, crew, your crew. But then one of you guys ends up promoting into manager, and it's like whoever's promoting, like, they're having a hard time kind of making those adjustments, because things change. Now it's like, don't call me by my first name, or like, now, like, if you do something, I have to like discipline you. I don't know. People think you're having a hard time getting acclimated. I don't know, but it's really internal, because I feel like you guys are handling it on the outside, like it's getting done, but for whatever reason, they just feel like this is taking a toll on you. I don't know who they are for them to be feeling like this. They could be very intuitive, but this is how they feel. Okay. And it's crazy because someone's actually worried that you're about to quit. They're like, Pile 2 gonna end up quitting. Pile 2 gonna end up quitting. I wonder, did y'all end up going into a job and like, I don't know, whoever this high priestess is, they're just like, Pile 2 gonna find out. Pile 2 gonna find out. Yeah, they're gonna find out this is not where it's at. I also feel like with this hanged man, I don't know, they just wish you wouldn't be, I don't know, some of them feel like you're a yes man, or like you're just kind of being strung around. This really doesn't feel like it's towards you. It almost feels like they have animosity towards whoever is doing this to you, okay? Or has put you in this position. That's how it feels. And they don't like it. And the reason why I like that, or at least I like this acknowledgement, is because some people really don't give a damn. They're like, I don't give a damn. But they're like, like they're taking this personal. Let me look at this. Whoever you are, I could already tell, like, you're a very rare type of individual when it comes to how you work, what you're willing to do. And I don't know, I just feel like there's someone taking advantage of that. Because when I look at this, I don't know what animal this is, but that it looks like the red panda to me. But who knows? I ain't gonna lie, some people think you about to quit. Or you about to have a moment where you end up snapping. I ain't gonna lie, like, these are the different scenarios that I'm getting, okay? Let me see, who are these coworkers? How would you know? How would Pile 2 know who I'm talking about? They're like, Pile 2 gonna end up snapping. 6 of Pentacles. Whoever this is, they could be a an earth sign. I am getting a mature woman. She could have kids. They could even be a boss with 2 people that work under them outside of you. Like, you know how there's certain team leaders that have their own team? Whoever this is, it feels like they've gotten, like, they know the gist of their job. They don't feel new. They feel like they've been there for a while. They might even do something different than you do. It feels like their workload is very balanced, okay, in comparison to yours. So either they're seasoned, or they're just in a different department. They're treated different, or if they are treated differently, it's because they've been there for a while, all right? But I'm not gonna lie, once upon a time, they used to be in your position, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like there is someone at your job that has spoke on your behalf. If any of this is resonating, they've spoke on your behalf to a superior. Okay, let me see if I can get anything else about that. But I feel like the superior is just like, well, Lord. Yeah. the superior, I feel like they spoke on your behalf. But I feel like the superior is like, well, if Pile 2 hasn't said anything to me about it, then it's really not an issue. You know, Pile 2 hasn't brought that up to me. You know, plus this is like, I ain't liking this 10 of Pentacles right here, because this is giving me whoever's at the top, this boss that I'm picking up on, if that's who it is, it's like, well, work is getting done. My coin is being made. I'm not the one struggling. Pile 2 hasn't made it known to me that they're, you know, going through this. And if Pile 2 wants to be my lapdog, I'm not trying to call y'all lapdog, but I just looked at that dog and it was giving lapdog. If Pile, you know, 2 wants to be my lapdog, I'm gonna let them, you know? That's how it feels. I don't like that. We might need to do a reading about how your boss feels about you, okay? Let me see. I also feel like you guys are someone that wants to learn. Is there anything else you could tell me? Why this 10 of Swords? I feel like some people think you about to have a moment. Yeah, they're like, in a minute, Pile 2 gonna end up quitting this job. Somebody feels like that. They're like, yeah, in a second, Pile 2 gonna end up quitting this job. Pile 2 is gonna catch on, and Pile 2 is gonna get worn out, and Pile 2 is like not gonna be into none of this. They're not gonna be with this. That's how they feel. That's really what I'm getting, y'all. So, yes, Pile 2. That was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments. All right, Pile 3. So you guys chose the 9 of Wands. I don't really know what it's giving. So let's see. For Pile 3, how does Pile 3's coworkers feel about them? Someone's name could start with a B or a V. That card on its own packs a lot of punch, but I don't know if the messages that come out next are gonna, like, I don't know if they're gonna match up with that or not. So let's see. Okay, someone here, I do feel like you've worked at a specific job. This might not be for everybody, but someone here has worked at this job for a long time. Like you've had to fight your way to the top. I do feel like there's been times where this job has overlooked you, possibly has put other people like ahead of you that you might have felt like didn't deserve the position. And it feels like some of you guys have gotten a victory, so to say, out of this, but it took years. Like it took some time. Like it shouldn't have took that much time, if that makes sense. So let's see. How does Pile 3, those that chose the 9 of Wands, how does Pile 3's coworkers feel about them? If you have a coworker with the letter N, like their name starts with the letter N, you might need to watch that person. But anyway, how does Pile 3's coworkers feel about them? How does Pile 3's coworkers feel about them? Okay, we have the Moon. I'm starting to get a vibe. We have the Hermit. The Queen of Cups. I'm getting mixed messages here. All right, how does Pile 3's coworkers feel about them? So this is my thing. Okay, so first of all, I was getting a vibe. Listen, y'all got multiple perspectives. Intuitively, if you've been picking up on this, then take the message. But I feel like some people just don't understand where you're coming from. and they don't understand your journey. So when you have to be a certain way or prove yourself, they might feel like you might rub people the wrong way, or they might feel like you've rubbed them the wrong way, 333 on the clock, or they might feel like you think you're better or you're superior. But I don't feel like that's necessarily the intention. This is for some of them, okay? If they knew what you went through at this specific location or wherever it is that you work, just what you've been through, period, it just really feels like you went through a lot to get where you are. Some of you guys, you've achieved certain things during a time where like it was a lot of like chaos maybe happening in your life, maybe even family issues. And you know, not everybody's going to be able to respect that. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't know. So I feel like they just have this perception of you that might not be 100% correct. They also could feel like you're very moody, or you have these moments where you're very moody. But it's crazy because on the other hand, I feel like there are coworkers that really respect your wisdom. It feels like you've been at this job for quite some time, or you're older than a lot of the people that you work with. And if people get to know you, if you let them in, if they have a moment to talk to you, you know, you could be very sincere, very caring, very motherly, you know, nurturing, regardless of whether you're male or female. You could be someone that's a great listener, someone that will advocate for your coworkers, or you know, it just feels like friendly. But I don't know. Not everybody gets to see this side. There's someone here, like there's a group or some people here that feel that first storyline that I was picking up on with this moon energy. And then there's others that I feel like for the majority, like they could see past that. They see the kindness, okay? It's given like the auntie of the shop, or like the mother of the shop. Like, y'all ever work with someone and they just gave mother vibes? I'm feeling that, okay? Some of you guys have coworkers that you naturally gravitate towards, and there could be a group or another coworker that feels some type of way about that. Maybe they feel left out. They might feel like you kind of show favoritism. And like I said, this doesn't necessarily mean that this is the truth, because I do feel like there's like some deception when it comes to this view, like how this person or this group is viewing you. I don't think they're seeing everything clearly. And they could even be jealous with your friendliness towards other people outside of them. I'm telling you, if you guys gravitate towards specific people at work, but not others, I'm telling you, it's the not others that are like, you know, like they just start putting all this stuff in their head. But I really feel like it's because they see you maybe helping other people, or being there for other coworkers, or being friendly. Like there's a certain side of you that they feel like they haven't gotten to like experience, and that might be for good reason. You know what I'm saying? Especially some of you guys might even have like two or a coworker where like the past between y'all is not the greatest, but y'all both have been with the company for a while. And I don't know, maybe that person has, you ever have a coworker where y'all might not have gotten along? So when other coworkers come in, or when other coworkers are around, they're expecting for people not to like you, or they're expecting for people to kind of see you in the same way, but they don't. Like they do like you, like they appreciate you, they come to you, and I don't know, it makes them feel some type of way, because they're like, you know, I don't know, like why do they like pile 3? I don't know, it's almost like they can't see past their own perspective. Let me see who this coworker is. Who is this coworker that I'm not getting the bestest vibe from? Okay, they could be an earth sign. It feels like they're possibly younger than you, or they have not been, I was gonna say younger than you, or they haven't been working here for a long time, Or maybe you, let me not say that. Let me say you've been working here maybe longer than them, okay? Possibly. But really it feels like they may be younger than you. Who is this person? This could also be a toxic masculine energy. Or even if we don't want to say it's toxic, I'm getting a masculine energy. This person, I feel like they are a hard worker. And it almost feels like they like to be on top. So, and it doesn't really feel like it's crazy beef. It just feels like this is someone that you've had some, like y'all have had a scuffle before, or maybe this person has got a promotion when you didn't, or you got a promotion when they didn't. I don't know. It just feels like there's been some drama here. Like, you know how there's like the Nicki Cardi beef, but it's like, who really started the beef? Was it them or was it the fans? I don't know. There could be some outside tension that just caused this. It feels very weird. It feels like, why is this even a thing? Like, with this person, you could feel like the vibes are off, which is why you act how you act. Even though you don't have like a specific, like, you're just like, I know it. I know, I can feel it. The vibes are off. And you're not wrong, okay? That World card is interesting. See, now I'm getting another energy where maybe even some of you guys, if you are younger than this person, if you're like, yeah, Paige, like, I know exactly who you're talking about. If you're younger than this person, I can see that as well. Like, it feels like you, this has happened to me before as well. Have you ever been younger working in a place where there's people older than you working there? Maybe they've worked there for a long time. You might have even worked there for a long time, but they've worked there like for a very long time. And maybe you handle stuff easier, or, you know, your youth, you're able to move around a lot quicker. You just have certain skills that they may not have, and you're being noticed for that. But they feel like, it's almost like they feel like, well, why does PAL3 get those accolades and I don't? I don't know. I could also see that as well. Like, that's a whole, like, flipping it, where it's giving like that older coworker that's kind of jealous of the younger coworker who has more mature energy. Like, you're able to keep up with the rest. Although you're young, you're able to keep up with the rest, okay? Let me see. Oh, shit. I also feel like, I will say this, you definitely get noticed at work. Or, you know, I don't know if you've always been getting noticed, but as of now, you're definitely getting noticed at work. And I mean, if there's another coworker that's not getting the same shine, that you have already intuitively felt like there's kind of this weird energy, you know, I wouldn't doubt it. But I could definitely see you getting shine at work. I don't know why. There's just this person here that I don't know why they're so concerned with who likes you and who doesn't. I don't know. Maybe they're used to being the one well liked. I don't know. Did you take their position? I don't know. It's like just, it's not super crazy beef, but it's petty. And I can't put my finger on it. So we're going to move. But I ain't gonna lie, for the majority, you guys give work mother, work uncle, work father type energy. Yeah, and there's like a certain strength that you have that I feel like is acknowledged by everyone, even those that might try to like skew the, I don't know, they might try to like distort. It's like they try to distort your image in a way. It's so weird. Anyways, moving forward. Okay. There definitely are times when you can really like put your foot down. I will say that. But if it shocks people when it happens, I don't know, it feels like it's respected. It's a certain power that's respected. It's a certain level of authority that's respected because people know you have good intentions. Those people that I was talking about that see you as like a work mother, if that makes sense. Some of you guys, like your coworkers, I don't know why your coworkers, you guys are coming off as, or someone here is coming off as more like a boss or something. Like your coworkers feel like you advocate for them. And you guys could all be like equal positions, but they feel like maybe you're the one that speaks up. You're the one that's able to get certain points across. I don't know, like people listen to you and they appreciate that. So if that resonates, take it. How does Pile 3's coworkers feel about them? King of Pentacles. That's that work dad energy. I'm not gonna lie, regardless of how people feel about you, look at that queen and that king. People, no matter your position, people feel like you deserve to be, even this hating energy, there's like a knowing like Pile 3 deserves to be in a higher position. Pile 3 should be in a higher position. Pile 3 is going to make it far. Pile 3 does really good. Pile 3 should be making more money. Pile 3 should be getting more accolades, like, and if you already get that, like people are saying you deserve it. I could see that here. Very respected, definitely an asset, regardless of the past energy and how you were treated. Like it feels like you're definitely an asset to wherever you work. And you just have this way of bringing like different sides. Like you have this very receptive side. I can listen. I can hear you out. I can be, you know, soft energy, but I also have this authoritative energy. You know, I can sit at the table too. I can dominate if I need to. I can put my foot down. I can, like, I have great learning capabilities. I'm always eager to learn. Very humble. Like, I'm willing to like go after things for the long haul. Like, there's a very ambitious energy here, and I feel like people notice that about you. And we also have the Star here and the Death card. Yeah, people don't think you're going to be in your position long if you are looking to promote. Some people might even think that you're bigger than your job, like you should be somewhere else doing something more because they feel like you have that potential. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Like that was really good, but I do want to really quick, and then we're going to leave it alone. Because I'm getting out of breath. I want to see possibly. I don't know where I put that little dice. I just want to know. I want to know who is this coworker. I'll roll it once. And then we'll see, because I mean their energy, it's like petty. Like I don't know who this is. So how would you know who this coworker is? The one that I was talking about, that is giving this weird energy behind the scenes. Like, let's talk about it. They could be a Gemini. They could talk really fast. I'm telling you, they could. I ain't gonna lie. Like, there's some similarities here. When I think of this, I think of like a similarity. That might apply for some of you guys, because I know I already gave you like the message that they could be younger or older. But I could also see this person being like the same age as you. But maybe you guys came into this workplace at different times. Y'all could even be the same age, and maybe this person has a degree. Like this person, I do feel like this person has a degree. Like they might have a degree, they might have went to school, and maybe you don't have that same background, but you're keeping up, okay? You're getting noticed. That's an issue for this person. But that's a them issue, you know? They could also be a Sagittarius male. I could see that. I'm also getting some New York vibes. Someone could be from New York. So they could talk fast. Someone could be from up north here. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. So yes, pile 3, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments. All right, so for our last pile, you guys chose the 2 of Cups. I'm gonna see what comes out, but I feel like this might be my oddball pile, which it already, you know, pile 4 always be. Some of y'all, I'm not gonna lie, you might have came here asking about the coworkers at your current job, but I feel like there's a lot of energy coming from a job that you recently left or a past job. First of all, I really feel like there's a lot of appreciation. Now, why is this so bright? Girl, I ain't changing it. There's a lot of appreciation for your presence now that you're not around, okay? I feel like if that resonates, like I've left the job and, you know, I've moved on somewhere else. There's like this energy of like, dang, Pile 4 was actually a great worker, or dang, like, I really miss Pile 4. Like, they had great energy. They just had this vibe that, I don't know, they just made me smile. They just brought this extra oomph. And maybe they didn't realize that while you were around. For others of you, they did realize it when you were around, but it's just emphasized now that you're gone. But I just really see this real big appreciation. Someone here likes to decorate their desk, or you like to decorate your workspace, your aesthetic. Your coworkers really like that. You have little trinkets that they think are really cute. Some of you guys are extra, maybe a little bit bougie. Like, you have different things around your desk that most people probably wouldn't have. Oh shoot, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to change this. And what I mean by that is like I think I would have this, but maybe you have a coffee maker by your desk and, I don't know, a wipe warmer, or like you use specific items, like specific wipes. Like it just gives bougie items, okay? Yeah, I also feel like for whatever reason, some of you guys have a relationship. You could be in a relationship with someone else within your company or wherever it is that you work, or people just know about your connection. I did see the number 222. People are saying, your coworkers, there's this energy of like, wow, Pile 4 really has a great relationship. They're a great couple, or Pile 4 really has a beautiful family. Pile 4 is really a great wife, great husband, great girlfriend, great boyfriend. They have a great boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, blah, 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 blah. Like, I'm seeing that. Whoever you are, I do feel like you bring good energy. Now, I'm picking up on that from this card, but let's see what else is coming through. So for Pile 4, how does Pile 4's coworkers feel about them? Some of you guys are very powerful, or you date someone that's very powerful. I don't know why I'm picking up on this. I hate to make all these military references, but they keep bringing me back. It almost reminds me of someone who could be a lieutenant, maybe, and then maybe in another squadron, I don't know, you're dating like a major or something, like your husband's a major. I don't know, that's what it's giving for someone here, but let me just keep going. If that doesn't resonate, just scratch that. But let's see. Yeah, I keep seeing that 8 of Cups. Some of you guys, this is coming from a job that you've left or that you've moved away from. I really feel like you're missed. Like, whether you moved departments, you left a job, or there's just, for whatever reason, coworkers from a previous job are really coming through to say, damn, like, you know, I miss Pile 4. How does Pile 4's coworkers currently feel about them? We have the 5 of Cups. We have the Tower card. How does Pile 4's coworkers currently feel about them? Yeah, I'm telling you guys, the way I'm reading this specifically, I really feel like you're missed. I don't know if you guys recently, something unexpected happened and you had to leave, or I mean, I don't know if like, I mean, are y'all dealing with a situation that recently happened that was very unexpected, where you could be going through some turmoil and maybe you've had to take off from work? Regardless of the fact, I don't know, right now it feels like your coworkers really miss you. It feels like you're missed. Like, when I look at this 5 of Cups, this doesn't feel like this is your energy, it feels like this is how they feel. Like something happened here, it was unexpected, and it broke up y'all dynamic. Like, I'm telling you, this is reminding me of when someone leaves a job and, you know, those coworkers where y'all used to be like laughing, clowning, like they miss you. Or maybe you had to move departments and you're like, damn, like I really miss my crew. Like that's what this feels like. And even if you didn't have like a specific crew at work or like somebody that you would consider like a friend, your energy, I feel like, is missed. Like you could just be someone that was naturally funny, naturally vibrant, or it was just more exciting when you were around. Some people just carry that energy. Okay. Can you tell me more about this Five of Cups? Okay. Now, another situation that I'm picking up on, and this will be very specific to, I don't want to say this. Okay. I really feel like this is talking about how they miss you. There could have been someone that's regretting how they treated you at a previous job. They could be missing your presence. I feel some regret here, but this is my thing. Now, this isn't the main storyline I'm getting, what I'm about to say, but if you are currently going through a situation that's kind of taking you off of your game, maybe you experienced a passing in the family, you're going through some struggles, a family member sick, whatever it is, okay? Something that's making your mood kind of change a little bit. Even if you're just sick a little bit, I don't know, and you've had to take time off of work, I feel like, I don't know, even then, I feel like your coworker's like, dang, like I hate that Power Forward feels like this. Like they don't like to see you feeling bad, okay? It feels like you're well liked. It also feels like even if, let's say for example, you're like, well, I don't really talk to my coworkers, but I do feel like they know about some of the struggles that I'm going through. Yeah, like even if they don't say something to you, pay attention to if they try to include you in certain activities or like try to get you to go out. There's a lot of concern for you, okay? If it does apply that you're going through something sad right now, or like maybe you're homesick, maybe you're trying to get used to a new job, you know, if this is talking about a current job, because I'm getting multiple storylines, so grab yours, girl. But I just keep feeling like this energy of we want to make you feel welcomed. We don't want you feeling like that. We might not outright say certain things to make you feel comfortable, but we try to do it through actions. And I like this because it feels like this, with this group dynamic, they do not want you to feel left out, okay? There's like some concern here. But I'm telling you, you guys, I'm getting this storyline of like, or these two storylines that are coming through as a previous job and then a current job, okay? I feel like people are recognizing that you're going through a lot of different shifts in life right now. And with that being said, see, I could flip this either way. There's like this energy of like, we want to make them feel at home. We want them to feel more comfortable. We want to support them. Like they want to support you, okay, if you would allow it. But then there's also this energy that I'm getting like, damn, Power Forward just like left so abruptly. Like I miss Power Forward. Like dang, like that was my bitch. And like she's gone, or you know, he's gone. Like we used to really be clowning. Like it feels like you provide like a level of like, I'm getting the words dopamine, serotonin. Like you bring this boost of energy, almost like how I feel when I watch Snoop Dogg sometimes. You just bring this boost of energy. And now that your presence is not around, or for some of you guys, now that you might be focused on a certain event that may have happened and your attention is going elsewhere, maybe you're not feeling as spontaneous, or just your energy is not where it usually is, it's affecting other people. Like I do feel like other people feed off of your energy for sure. But let's see what else I'm getting, because that kind of went here and there. How does Power Forward's coworkers feel about them? How does, oh, Nine of Cups. Yeah, you guys feel well liked. I feel like people feel like you're really good at your job. You're also very friendly. This doesn't feel like this doesn't feel bad at all. This just feels like really like good. Like you just bring good energy. People want the best for you. There could even be like this energy where people feel like you have it all, but let me keep going. Let me see if this flips to a negative with this 9 of Cups. Tell me more about this 9 of Cups. I also feel like you guys have a way of being very optimistic. There's a level of optimism that you have that people feed off of. It could be annoying at first for some people, but they like you have a way of bringing this positivity, this optimism. Like, you ever have that person try to motivate you in the morning and they're loud and you're like, oh my freaking gosh, shut that fuck up. But then like as time goes on, you start to appreciate that. You know what I mean? 11:11 on the clock. Like you might start to appreciate it, or like you get so used to them doing that the day that they're not there to do all that extra stuff and annoy you in a way, you're like, dang, like where is my motivation? Like, where is that? Like, where is it? That's how this energy feels like. Yeah, and people, I'm not gonna lie, people might not notice just how much of like an energy boost you are when you're like around as you are. But once you're gone and you miss a day of work, or if you leave a job, honey, they feel it, okay? You have great ideas. I do feel like someone here, you're good at helping others. Like if someone has an issue, you will like help answer questions or like help them with something, and they really appreciate that. I did also hear easy to talk to, good conversation. You also have this energy where it feels like you also like to make other people feel comfortable. Someone here, you specifically have someone at your job that could struggle with depression, or they could be the ones going through that transition that is representative of this 5 of Cups, this Tower card, and this 3 of Swords. And you're a very prominent person in their life as far as making them feel comfortable. Like you make them feel welcomed. You make them feel not so much like an outsider. This could even just be like certain small talk that you do. They may not show it, but you actually like you've left a mark. You're leaving a very big mark on this person's life currently. They feel like they could be younger than you. I do feel like a lot of people look up to you, may even try to mimic your ways, and I don't see it in a shady way. It's just like, you know, like they're a good worker, we want to be a good worker like them, or they're friendly, or they have a certain personality, we want to be like them. Okay, so let me see. Can you tell me more? What about this Tower card? Ace of Cups. For those of you, I'm getting 2 different things. I'm telling you, there are people that miss you from a previous job, but there's also this respect of like, we know they had to move on to bigger and better things, but dang, I wish we could have kept them a little bit longer. Like I want to keep them, like they're an asset, like they fuel me, you know what I mean? Like that's how this feels. But there's also this energy of like, dang, like we weren't expecting this type of person to come into our new job. Like some of you guys have started a newer job and people really like you. Like it was unexpected how you came in. You could even came in a higher position, like came in as a new manager, and maybe people were a little like, I don't know how this is gonna work, but like getting to know you, they're like, oh yeah, I see the opportunity here, like this is a good change. Like you coming into any type of work department or changing into any whatever workplace, you know what I mean, everybody works at different places, it feels good from what I'm picking up on. Like it feels like you would be a breath of fresh air. Like you ever have some really bad leadership, bosses, or just the work, you're just like, oh my gosh, my superior is just stupid. Like, oh my God, they get on my nerves. And then you find out like, oh, like said manager that we were just talking about isn't going to be working here anymore. So we have a replacement coming in, and you know, everybody's nervous because they're like, dang, like what if we get somebody even worse than so-and-so? But then you come in And it's like, oh, okay, they cool. Like, whether you're an equal, like a coworker, you know, it's crew to crew, or whether this is manager to crew, you're a manager, it doesn't matter. When you come in, it's like, oh, wow, like I could see a friend in this person. Like I could see good energy here. Like they bring good energy. Like I see the opportunity here. Like we don't have to worry about them being shady or messy. Like they just bring good vibes, okay? 2 more cards. I'm gonna actually fill it out. 2 more cards. How do their coworkers feel about them? I'm telling you, people really like you. Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're a very diligent worker. Very humble. You pay attention, okay? Let me tell you, and this just hit my thumb, but I feel like, yeah, some of you guys are definitely newer in a workplace. I don't know if this would have been upright or not, but I'm telling you, like 10 of Wands is right here, and we also have the Ace of Wands. I'm telling you, like, you just have a natural diligence, okay? And I feel like this is representative of a previous job, a resume, and then a current job, okay? Where people are able to pick up on this. Very humble. I keep hearing someone say, I like the fact that Power 4 didn't come here and they're not here acting like they know it all, okay? Like they don't try to take on all these different things or try to, you know, look at all these different pentacles and dissect them and, you know, do the most. They come in, they do what they need to do, they listen, they move at a certain pace, they're very humble, like, you know what I mean? So it doesn't feel competitive. It just feels like you're doing you and you're just a good asset to the team, or you're just in your own lane. So if you achieve stuff, I feel like people would be more so happy for you and congratulating you because of the energy you bring versus envious of you, okay? Not to say that you don't have people that are envious, but that's how it feels. I really like this. This is cute, okay? So yes, Power 4, 17 on the clock. But yes, Power 4, that was your spirit. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.